I want to talk about leverage. I want to talk about the map is not the territory. I mean, this is an idea that could really be explored infinitely because it proves that mental capacity is infinite. Okay, this is a big deal, you know? It's something to definitely take note of. Literally, you can leverage your mindset into anything. It's the fundamental natural principle at work, the ultimate thing that really starts everything and ultimately comes back to, and that is mentality. The mind, the map is not the territory. The map in this instance is referring to the mind.
Hey everyone, it's Joey from the MyRealityPractice Network. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned after the show and find out how you can work one-on-one with your show host as they guide you through this process of ascension. Until then, enjoy the show.
What's up, everybody? Owen Hunt here, aka Bootsy Greenwood. It's my stripper name. It's okay. I want to talk about leverage. I want to talk about the map is not the territory. I mean, this is an idea that could really be explored infinitely because it proves that mental capacity is infinite. Okay, this is a big deal, you know? It's something to definitely take note of. Literally, you can leverage your mindset into anything. Absolutely anything. I think it's Archimedes. He said, "Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum to place it on, and I can move the world." That's a powerful statement. And it's accurate because it's, again, about leverage. Leveraging that mental state, mentality, mentalism. That's why we've been talking a lot about that. We have a course right now, actually, 8 days going out on mentalism. It's the fundamental natural principle at work, the ultimate thing that really starts everything and ultimately comes back to, and that is mentality. The mind, the map is not the territory. The map in this instance is referring to the mind, and the territory, reality. Let's be clear, because, you know, it just helps to be clear, okay? And if we adjust the map is not the territory, okay? So understanding that our map, whatever's in our mind about reality, may not match what actually reality is, but we do filter through that map, that reality that we witness and perceive and believe it to be that way, okay? So this has massive implications, okay? Because we're constantly confirmation biasing ourselves, okay? That reticular activation system, we can program it and decide what we're going to pay attention to and actually actively begin to witness things that we didn't even notice before, things that we couldn't even see. Because the cool thing about this is that you either have a place that you can categorize something. It either already exists in your filing cabinet of your mind, or if you can expand your awareness, now you have to create a new category, right? You expand that map, you have to have a new category. You could either build a new category, or you could totally miss out on whatever the information is because you're not able to see it. So what we want to do is expand our map, and we want to put things on our map that we're conscious of and confident in, right? If we have a goal, what we want to do is we want to leverage our mind, our thoughts, our emotional state, and we want to find a goal that we personally resonate with, that we believe is really true for us and something that we can believe that we can accomplish, right? It might be a long time, it might take a lot of effort or whatever, but that there's something that down the road at some point, or even sooner, there's something that you're just definitive of, that you have a definiteness about. And we want to add that and put that on our map. Okay? When that's on our map, then we start to see the world through that filter and ultimately start to move in that direction, not even consciously. Like, we're just starting to move. And so we're consciously, intentionally using leverage of our mental state to understand what we want, to put that in our consciousness, to move ourselves closer toward it, right? And we're seeing something, we could build it completely off of our map of awareness is now. It could be something that's like further. So if I'm doing a certain activity or skill and I'm like, well, maybe I'll open up my own, franchise of this, or a new sort of thing. Maybe I want to further my progress in this certain way or that certain way. Then we start to build that idea onto our map, and now ultimately we are starting to flow in that direction and go toward it. Literally anything that we put our consciousness into, anything that we put on our map, we're going to be more aware of. It's the same phenomenon as a yellow car, right? Like you see a yellow car, it becomes a thing, and then you start seeing more yellow cars because somebody said, something about a yellow car. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of examples of this. A new car that you bought another time. There's a lot of examples of this. But when you become aware of something, you start to see it more. That's the idea. And we want to use that as leverage. We want to become aware of it and see all the ways that we're moving in that direction and start confirmation biasing ourselves in our map, and then it will reflect in the territory. Because the map is not the territory. There's so much more to the territory than the map is capable of ever processing. It's only a bit of it, but we can build in what we want to, and by using that leverage constructively, we can really propel ourselves toward our goal. We literally have infinite mental leverage. That fulcrum is our mentality. That lever in the fulcrum that he's talking about is our mentality. And when we can use that to our advantage, it's only going to propel us forward and get us to where we want to go. In a much shorter amount of time too, because we've built this certain thing on this map. And when you build something certain on a map, you don't get rid of it. Like you just go and go and go and go and go. So anyway, use the map because it's not the territory and it's your filter and you can customize it. So think about that. It has lots of implications. Leave comments down below. Check out our Blueprint to Happiness guide. We can kind of talk a little bit about this and go into actually a bit of detail about mentalism. So check out, that comes with 8 emails that is going to tell you all about mentality and how to leverage it. So snag the Blueprint guide, and I think that's all for announcements today. Have a great day. That's an announcement. Peace.
Hey everyone, it's Joey again. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the show. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. We'd love to hear your comments too. And if you haven't already, please make sure to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell to never miss an episode from the Reality Practice Network. As I mentioned before the show, I wanted to extend an exclusive offer to you, the viewers of the Reality Practice Network. For all of you watching this video, you're undoubtedly experiencing an awakening and are searching for more explanation into the experiences you're having. Now is the time to explore who and what you truly are. For a limited time, you can now work one-on-one with your show host. Click the link in the description box below to start your journey, or learn more by going to myrealitypractice.com/ascension and let your ascension begin. And remember to ask yourself, what reality are you choosing to create today?